My name's Becca, and I've been living in a van with my cat Savannah for almost 2 years, but this is our first adventure outside of the UK. We had a rocky first 2 weeks, battling illness and the shock of travelling alone in a foreign country for the first time post-tumour, but as soon as we crossed the Pyrenees and into Spain, we found our rhythm, and now we're having the best time. You join me as I'm leaving Aysaba in the Spanish mountains. My aim is to get to Albarracín, a stunning town built directly into the rock face. We find an incredible park up on top of the mountains, enjoy a couple of breathtaking drives, one of which actually moves me to tears, before finishing in Valencia, parked right on the beachfront. Welcome to week 3. These are literally some of, the most beautiful roads I have ever driven on. I'm just going through the Spanish mountains at the moment, and it is awe-inspiring. I feel so insignificant. The size of these colossal mountains, and I'm just in between two on either side, and the rock is stunning, and there's a river that I'm just following, and there's trees everywhere. This is what I wanted from this trip. Like, I could cry. It's absolutely sensational. And the camera never does this justice, never does scenery like this justice. And it's raining today, so I can't put my drone up because that would just be an unreal shot. But I just can't believe what I'm doing. It is totally worth all of the meltdowns I had to get to this point, because this is what I wanted from this trip. This is magic. I stopped off at a local air to get some water and empty my bins, and as I was doing that, a farmer decided to walk his hundreds of horses right down the main road, and I ended up getting stuck behind them. I think it was about a 20-minute delay. It was absolutely hilarious. What am I even looking at? I've just come through the Spanish mountains, and now I'm like going over this massive bridge on a motorway, and it's absolutely beautiful. Moved to tears. I feel like I've already turned into a different woman, and it's only been 2 weeks. I'm not going to come back the same Becca that left the UK, that's for sure. This is going to do me the world of good. It's so beautiful. I'm in a really, really long tunnel going through a mountain. We're well into Spain now, babe. It's a bit rainy, but we are in España. It's very rainy, actually. But you can come out if you like. I'll just sit there and get my van wet. It's fine. Pretty much in the middle of nowhere, but there's a water point, and a waste disposal. Come stretch your legs, babe. There you go. It's very quiet here for you. There she goes. After a peaceful night's sleep, I went to explore Layana, a tiny rural town set in the centre of northern Spain, surrounded by the Spanish mountains in the distance and steeped in history. There were beautiful old churches to explore, ancient Roman settlements nearby, and the remains of bells and castles nestled into the quirky streets. I was only passing through, but I explored for a while before saying goodbye and driving another 3 hours south. During that drive, we went through what felt like the Nevada desert. It was like something out of Jurassic Park. I was the only one on the roads, and I was completely mesmerised by it all. This is what my face is like the entire drive, it's so beautiful. The protruding landscapes, the deep reds in the earth, and the endless trees all led me to here. 5 minutes up the road from Albarracín, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I almost turned around and gave up, and if I had, I wouldn't be experiencing this right now. It felt like we were on top of the world. This was a lesson in perseverance. Sometimes the only way out is through, and this was our reward. The only downside was the temperature because we were so high up. But I got the drone out for more practice. Savannah went exploring down the mountains, and I spent hours just marvelling at that view. The next day it was raining and 0 degrees, but still.
I'm actually really sad to be leaving. Look, that's been my view out of the front. It's just incredible. But it's the nature of the game, van life, let's move. But we know where this is, we can always come back on the way back up.
And finally we were here. A 5-hour drive from the Pyrenees. This is Albarracín, a town built into the mountain on a cliff's edge. My aim was to get to the castle walls which surrounded the town, and once again I had cats as my guide telling me where to go. There was no order to the buildings. Walking around felt like a game of hide and seek. So let's see if I find the prize. I can see it up here, so we're just gonna follow this route, but I have no idea where I'm going. That looks like a cave up there. I think I'm nearly here. It's the most beautiful town. And people now keep coming up to me and speaking Spanish. And I'm like, oh, do I look Spanish? Oh, I just had to take a picture for a group of teenagers. And an old lady came up to me and I was like, no hablo español. They talk so fast. Like, I need you to slow down. But this is really cool. I love this. Nope, that wasn't it. But look how cool that is. I can't find it. I'll just have a quick wander around the town. I am lost. I'm temporarily unaware of my location. Although they look like remnants of an old staircase. All the way up in the rock. Because there's the castle. Like right above me. And it's built on this cliff face. But I'm not sure if you can get up there or not. I've found this little path right on the edge. So we're going to follow it and see where we go. There are birds of prey flying around. Look at this. Just magnificent. So that's the edge of the castle, and I think there's a houses built into it.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden, the sun's warm kiss, a love so strong a bliss.
My first souvenirs of the trip. I got myself a cute little ring, a little purse because mine is degrading, and some incense. Well, I'll tell you something. You'll have a good heart living here. Oh, those steps. I'm just at the base of the castle now. I think that might be the best I'm going to get though. You're not allowed up, but I'll keep walking around. No, I think I made it. I'm off the beaten track. I've just heard some Spanish people call it Albarracín. So it's pronounced Albarracín. Definitely worth a visit if you're coming to España. I've never seen anything like it. I spy people. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to do it. Let's go. If we get lost, we get lost. It's fine. I have absolutely no idea how to get back to the van. I'm now as high as the eagles. Look at it, just built into the rock. And the sun has come out finally. It's chilly today. I've got one of those electric hand warmers in my pocket, and that has been a lifesaver. But yay, the sun is coming out. I've just met 2 other Spanish girls, and one of them's from Valencia, and she literally said it's so much warmer down there. So let's go into the warmth again. We've done a couple of days in the mountains, in the Pyrenees. It's been chilly, and I'm ready for some warmer weather again. But oh, the sun's come out now. I'll take a couple of pictures on the town. I've loved it here. Really good visit. I have to thank Liz from a van called Dignity for this one. I saw one of their videos and came on their recommendation, and I'm so glad I did. The winding paths and old overhanging buildings were like the Spanish version of the shambles in York. So thanks, Liz. Considering where we are and how small it is, there are restaurants and bars and souvenir shops everywhere. It's very well kitted out. I am retracing my steps. The cats are guiding me again. There she is. I made it back. And she's still there. That was fun, did a couple of hours, and now we've got a 1 hour, 40-minute drive, and we'll be in Valencia. Let's get to some warmer weather. I wish the camera did this justice. I've just burst out laughing. Like, everywhere you look, it's just sensational. What the fudge, what the mother fudging fudge am I looking at? Who knew Spain was this beautiful? We are in Valencia, babes. I drove to the sea. I drove to the sea. Look, there's the beach. There's the beach right there. Come on then, my darling. Here we are. This one looks good for you. She's going to bring back muddy paws. And she's off. A few of us here. Savannah, why are you drinking that dirty puddle? You have fresh water in here. I've put a towel down because we're going to get dirty with all this sand, aren't we? Yes, look at this, yes. This might be a messy one. Thank you, drink your proper water. So there we have it. I have driven to Valencia, and once again, the drive from Albarracín down to here was absolutely divine. I had no idea Spanish roads were this beautiful. These are the best drives I've ever done. Highly recommend coming to this part of Spain if you are in Spain in your van or planning a trip. It is a must see for sure. Let's see what we get up to in Valencia, hey? I'm going to spend a few days here, maybe even stay here for Christmas, who knows. I've got a couple of things I need to sort out in civilization, so we'll go into Valencia and see what's happening around there. As always, a huge shout out to my Patreon members, you absolute legends, love you guys. If you would like to support the channel and join the tribe, you can do so over at patreon.com. There will be a link in the video description, and if not, I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and stay wild.